Hello, welcome back to Mark's house and garden, where I am planting some Peruvian daffodils. They're white. Now I've always called that a white spider lily, but apparently not. Peruvian daffodil. Festalis Ismene. The bulbs, I bought these from Home Bargains of all places. I think I've got 15 of them or 14. They're going in these urns at the front of the cottage in my white garden. I've got white agapanthus, white hydrangea Annabelle, and hopefully soon I'll have these white bulbs. Now these have been on the shop shelves for some time, so I'm just going to drop them into a bucket of water for half an hour while I have a cup of tea, so that we can start them getting a little bit hydrated, and that hopefully will help stimulate the growth. They're actually in the green, they've started shooting already, so very gently I will place those in there and we'll get them soaked. I'll see you in a few minutes after I've had a cuppa. So that is our bulbs, nicely soaked. So they've been in that bucket for about an hour while I've had a cup of tea. So I always think that that's a good way of just getting them a bit rehydrated, because they've been sat in those polythene bags with the air going through them for however, I don't know how long. You can see there. Incidentally, I'm practicing with two cameras, so there's a camera just there. So if I place that in front of the camera there, you should be able to see that that is in the green. Can you see? It's got a little green shoot coming out. It's not a problem. You can still plant them like that. And obviously it helps because it shows you which way is up. Compost and grit. Now, whereas with your tulips and your daffodils, you plant them in the autumn, don't you? Back end of the year. You can plant them in the spring. You wouldn't plant these in the autumn because they're not hardy. They've got to be lifted and taken out of the frost. So you plant these in January to June and they will flower sometime thereafter. It's now May. You don't plant them when there's any chance of any frost. So let's get them planted. Now I've got 14 bulbs and 3 urns. I've got one there, a smaller one there, and one the same size as that here. So I'm going to do 2 5s and a 4. So that's 14 in total. So there'll be 5 going in here. Now with bulbs, you don't want them sitting in water. There's a brick in the bottom of there. I'm just going to add a bit more gravel in. And now I'll put a layer of compost. But I'll also be adding some grit to the compost. So let's get some compost in there first. These have to be planted 10 centimetres below the top or the surface of the soil. Now, I never bring the surface of the soil right to the top of the pot, because if you put water on it, it runs off. So I always plant and leave about an inch, at least an inch of gap, so that when you water it, it goes into the soil and doesn't run off. So let's fill that up there until we've got about 10 centimetres to play with. And the next thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of grit. It says plant into gritty soil, so I'm just going to add a bit of grit. Mix it in gently. That will help with the drainage around the roots. Got 5 in this pot, so we can put them 4 around the edge and 1 in the middle. 1, 2. That one's actually got some little babies coming off the side there, look, as well already, so that can go over there. 3, 4, 5. The roots come out the bottom, so push those down into the soil. Now we've got 5 in there, and let's just fill that up with compost. I'm not putting grit in the compost that I'm putting on top, because that won't help with the drainage. So there we go, let's just fill that in now. This is quite a large surface area of soil, which will cause it to let soil evaporate. So in order to stop that, I'm going to put a little mulch of gravel on top, because I've already got plenty of gravel here. This is the gravel I'm going to use. That'll help retain moisture. And any seeds that blow in on the air, it will stop them landing on wet soil and stop them from germinating. Now, you might be concerned that those bulbs might struggle to get up through that gravel. Rest assured they will. I've done this many times. Tulips, daffodils, they'll come through that, no problem. I'll do the other two now. And in about 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully we'll have some lovely white flowers. Peruvian daffodils. If you want to see how this turns out and how my white garden matures into the summertime, subscribe and hit the notifications bell. And I'll see you soon for some more Peruvian daffodil adventures. Bye for now.